Story title: Faith Moves You When Fear Tries to Stop You. Written by Dr. Ranti Meduoye. In a quiet African community, a newly married couple began their life together with excitement and hope. Family and friends celebrated their union and often said with joy, "Very soon we will hear the cry of a baby in this house." The young woman also dreamed about it holding her baby, singing lullabies, and watching her home fill with laughter. But months passed, and then years. The house that once held joyful expectations slowly became quiet. Yet deep in her heart, she still believed that one day the sound of a child would fill their home. Soon the hospital became a familiar place. Tests, medications, scans, and consultations. Doctors mentioned different possibilities: infections, treatments, procedures, and more examinations. Money was spent again and again. Every hospital visit carried hope, but sometimes ended in disappointment. Still, the couple continued trying, because they believed their miracle would come. During one hospital visit, the doctor studied the scan carefully. The screen showed several fibroids. The doctor spoke gently but firmly. "With these conditions, it will be difficult for you to have children." For a moment, fear tried to enter her heart. The room felt quiet. Questions rushed through her mind. But deep inside her spirit, something stronger than fear began to rise. That day she made a bold decision. She looked at the doctor and said something unexpected. "What you are seeing there are not problems. They are children who are not yet ready to come." Instead of allowing fear to control her life, she chose faith. Faith that God had the final say. Faith that her story was not finished. That decision marked the beginning of a new chapter. Back at home, she began to express her faith in a simple but powerful way. She would fold a piece of cloth like a baby and tie it on her back with a wrapper and oya, just like African mothers carry their babies. She continued doing her daily chores: cooking, washing, cleaning, while singing softly as if a child were truly on her back. To some people it might have looked unusual, but to her, it was an act of faith. She was seeing tomorrow even while living in today. Day after day she continued. Fear still whispered sometimes, but faith spoke louder. She reminded herself that God's promises are greater than any medical report. Instead of worrying, she chose to believe. Instead of giving up, she chose to trust. Faith kept her moving forward. About 1 or 2 months later, something unexpected happened. She noticed that her monthly cycle had not come. At first she thought it was just a delay. When she mentioned it to her husband, he suggested they go to the hospital. But she decided to wait a little longer. Eventually they visited the hospital. After the examination, the doctor smiled and said, "You are already 3 months pregnant." She was shocked. 3 months. The miracle had already begun long before she realized it. It was a reminder that sometimes while we are exercising faith, God is already working behind the scenes. Today the home that once felt quiet is now full of life. Children laugh and play where silence once lived. The same woman who once faced fear now shares her story with gratitude, because she discovered a powerful truth. Fear tries to stop you, but faith moves you forward.
Have you ever faced a situation where fear tried to stop you, but faith helped you keep moving? Share your story in the comments. Someone may need your encouragement today.